Hello, my name is Caitlin Carroll, and the geopolitical trend I chose to write about and present is the issues between the US and China. The biggest issues with the US and China are trade, investment, and technological advancements. They are always in competition with one another, yet they rely on each other's imports and exports for survival. Trump has put an emphasis on imports and exports with China with the transfer of intellectual property, but more specifically in high-tech sectors and those related to national security. China thrives on the U.S. farm produce. It is a multi-billion-dollar market that suffered significantly in 2018 due to issues between the U.S. and China. American farming trade is a lucrative market for the U.S., and especially in the Chinese market, but their sales suffered significantly, dropping almost $10 billion from 2017 to 2018. It has never been more important for business decision makers and investors to incorporate political risk into their strategies to spot the opportunities and manage the risks that politics creates, and to lead their organizations through turbulent times. Rather than the U.S. and China continue to disagree and prolong agreements, they are only hurting themselves and their own economies. It seems as though the U.S. and China need to realize what is at stake and come to common grounds. Where we stand as of 2019. As of 2019, this is the most dangerous the geopolitical environment has been in years. Markets are not completely plummeting, but there is room for growth and potential. Trump's relations with other countries' leaders and reactions to things that may not go his way are a potential threat for our country and make us a target. Trump is trying to intimidate China, and this may backfire on us. These bad seeds are going to cause major geopolitical challenges over the medium term. Where we are going in 2020. The future is uncertain, but likely disagreements and issues will arise between the U.S. and China. China and the U.S. economies are intertwined and rely on one another for survival and growth. Slowdowns in China's growth will impact the U.S. economy in unprecedented ways. Higher interest rates will increase the cost of loans for U.S. businesses and consumers, and interest on debt will increase as well. In order for the U.S. and China to no longer be at war, both sides need to make sacrifices for the greater good. It is a lot easier said than done, but if the U.S. and China can come to common terms on their main issues, it will allow for both of their economies to run more smoothly and efficiently. This will lead to more success, trade, and peacefulness in the world. With this being said, the U.S. and China will need to continue to work together and try to resolve these underlying issues. Their future economies are depending on successful trade deals and reliable markets. That concludes my presentation on the U.S. and China, and here's my Works Cited page. Thank you for listening.